Dave, it's awesome to see you. And before we jump in, just got to say, it's fitting here that as we come back to Cannes after 3 years of away, it's going to be sitting here with you. So thanks for taking the time.
Well, thank you, and it's great to be here with you today.
One of the things that I'm sort of interested in is, EMEA is such a collection of very different markets. How does creativity sort of manifest itself differently across your broad region?
Yeah, and I'm glad you mentioned about EMEA being like a group of different countries. People forget that within Europe and within the broader EMEA market, you've got Europe, Middle East, and Africa. Very different from a cultural standpoint and from a business standpoint in each one of those markets. So, building creative, creator-led or not creative for Norway is going to be very different to Saudi Arabia. And what we've seen is that, a lot of advertisers have really jumped on that, and they're understanding that a lot more today than they may have in the past. I think our creators are driving an empathy for brands, not that it didn't exist before, but it didn't exist at scale. And that's really exciting to see.
Major theme here at Cannes this year is all around diversity and inclusivity. It really feels to me as a user like TikTok does an incredible job there. How did we get there? Is that something that happened by accident, or is TikTok doing things to really drive diversity and inclusivity?
By building a product that is empathetic to those local markets, local language, works on like high 5G and maybe edge as well at times. That has just driven diversity naturally. And then alongside that, we're really conscious with our creator team, our creator community, that we offer them tools as they're scaling out themselves, like I said, to build their own businesses. And we want to make sure that we're offering those opportunities to that diverse group of people.
So, ultimately, this is something that, we sort of play, certainly feel a lot. We see, things that had been typically quite different, technology, data, creativity, all of a sudden starting to kind of come together.
Yeah.
How do you see that sort of playing out inside an environment like TikTok?
If you get a product that is relevant to you and you get it at the right time with context, the creative is an incredibly important part of that. If you get all those things combined, it's going to be a fantastic result for you as a marketer, but also as a consumer, you see more relevant advertising. And there's nothing worse than being on a platform where there's irrelevant advertising. It disrupts the experience. And we're really trying to, figure out a way and speak to the market about a new form of advertising, which takes the data and the targeting into account, but doesn't feel so jarring. And that's why I keep talking about creator-led content, creator-led advertising. That's why we're excited to partner with yourselves and others to figure out how we can drive that at scale and really bring that that data, that creative and that product together in a way that actually enhances an experience rather than has the opposite effect.